Hey guys, what's up? It's Klairee Berry, and I'm here today to do the Aries reading for the week. Happy Tuesday, or whatever day you're watching this. Time is fluid, so don't worry if you're watching this at a later date. This is just meant for you right now, no matter who you are. You might be Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, / Ascendant, North Node, South Node, Cross Watchers, Cusp, or even maybe Mars, Mercury, or Venus. Okay, depending on numerous things. Or like I said, if you don't know, a lot of people don't know those things for their partner or their twin flame that they might want to be cross-watching for. So, if you're drawn to this video, just go with that, okay? Get a lot out of it, regardless. Okay, so for our overlying energy here, we got an angel card of sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings, okay? Lovely. I'm having a good day. It's a good Tuesday. Got to see my twin flame yesterday. So hopefully you're in a point where you're, able to talk to them and see them every so often. Although overall, I feel like there's a little bit of extra distance between just twin flames in general right now. But of course, that's going to vary. I'm going to also take some overlying energy out of my Crystal Visions card. I'm going to take 3. Just for some more overlying energy. You're sensitive to energies and emotions. Scorpio can do that to us. Scorpio sun. And right today we're coming out of the Aquarius moon. And let's see what we're going to get here. Okay, wow. Big reading for you guys today. We got the Hermit card in reverse, and then we got the Hierophant in reverse, okay? So if there are 2 cards that tell us more, that we need to go within, do some of the shadow work. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is spinning. Oh, this is awesome. I can tell this is going to be a great one. Very powerful stuff going on. Very powerful deep healing. Again, you might be taking advantage of the Scorpio sun to, allow you to get deeper into your actions, sorry, I'm kind of thinking too fast for me to speak. You might actually well be acting on the work that needs to be done on the inside, the mental shadow work or the deeper inner child healing work. Okay, you're delving down into that subconscious because you want answers and you want to change these beliefs, thoughts, and expectations that are bringing you things, that have brought you things in the past that you no longer want to receive. So that's why you have the world, because you're doing so much work and it's changing everything. It's changing literally every part of your life right now. I can just tell. Okay, so let's get started and see what we got here. And then our first card is Empress. And I know you might have noticed these were reversed. As is, really no reversals except for the first one, except for the Empress. Okay? And the overlying energies. Okay, some of those were reversed as well. Which, again, I always say this, I don't really put a lot of stock into it as changing the meaning or anything. It just means it's either really important or it's happening a little bit out into the future. So I feel like there's some big decisions that you need to make as far as what you're focusing on. And hopefully you already are focusing and going within. And if not, you need to make that a high priority right now, because this is very, very clear. There are some beliefs that you have about life, about religion, maybe about, the way people are going to treat you, the way relationships are going to go, about the things you need to do. Maybe some should energy. I should do this. I should do that. No, you're going to get to the bottom of this with your shadow work and inner child healing, which you can find out how to do very inexpensively on my program. I walk you through it. I hold your hand. I take care of I just really get you started with it in understanding it and actually what to actually do. It's a steal. It's a great deal. You can always find the most up-to-date prices at klaireeberry.com. So you're really coming into your feminine energy. You're utilizing this feminine intuition to go within. Okay, this is why you're on this right path, and you're starting to, once you start doing this work, you really will come into a deeper self-acceptance than you ever have before, because you realize that the shadow side of you is not a bad side. You don't have evil in your body. This is all made to help you again, I always compare it to the pain. You know, our shadow sides are equal to pain. Pain, we think it sucks, we hate it, we want to avoid it at all costs, but really, when it comes down to it, it is a defense mechanism. And there are things, not only is it a defense mechanism where you touch a hot flame, ow, pull your hand back, therefore you're not getting burned anymore, but it's also something where, you know, our bodies react to it, and we send, you know, antihistamines and anti-inflammatories to the site in order to heal it. And without the pain, our bodies wouldn't necessarily know, you know, where to send help to. Okay, so it's it's part of the healing process to understand that your shadow work, anything bad that happens, any bad thoughts that pop up, these are basically cries for help from your subconscious saying, help me, get in here and take care of this erroneous thought or belief or expectation that you have, because this erroneous thought, belief, or expectation is getting in the way of you and your life and what you're trying to manifest, including your twin flame relationship. So again, if you want to be in union, okay, if you want to get into a deeper union with your partner, if you want to do this healing, go and get my program. This is very, very clear. It's going to help you, I think really heal some things that need to be healed, do some growing that needs to be going, put some blockages, again, into the past, get over this thing and come into this position where you're just having overflowing, you know, unlimited abundance of positive emotions and anything else you might want. And the way that you're going to become this empress, the way that you're going to become this queen within yourself is to do this work. It's going to clean you out. It's going to help you grow again. It's going to help you see farther and farther into the future of what you really want to do with your life. This is amazing. It's going to help you, I'm feeling like, to become a little bit more maybe feminine, you know, in your relationship, and fulfill that feminine side to your partner a little bit more. There might be some balancing out and some healing that needs to be done on your feminine side. Okay, so again, if there's trauma, the shadow work will get you into it, but then the inner child healing work, which again is all on the program, the inner child healing work will really be able to heal anything that was, you know, brought about from your past. Okay, whether it was 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 years, or 55 years, like whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you've been wanting this change. You feel like you deserve it. You've been working hard for it, but you still have to go deeper. You have to take this jump. You have to go deep. Okay, you have to go back into the past, you know, where these beliefs and expectations were created. Okay, and I will explain exactly how to do that. Okay, so next we have 6 of Wands, and then we have 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's kind of like, on one level, there might be a lot happening. I feel like you may be pulled into this masculine side. You might be acting like the masculine is supposed to act in your relationship. There's something that you're doing that's blocking you within your twin flame relationship. Even though you may see growth, you're still kind of like stuck in a certain way, and you want to get past it, but you've got to basically, again, go and do this work, because we can change our actions without doing deep inner healing work, but it's way harder that way. It's way harder. The easiest way is to go in and deal with the thoughts and the beliefs, which are basically, you know, at that point, kind of one and the same. They become entangled, so to speak. And our actions are always based off of that. That's why trying to change things just by doing positive thinking and visualizations doesn't help. It doesn't really work. That it can help. It can work for certain people, but only if they're taking those steps to do the actions as well. It's all connected. It has to be this alignment. Okay. So I feel like you're getting a little bit swept up in some type of materialism, some type of working too hard, working out too hard, focusing on your physical appearance too much, focusing on your home too much. Something in these energies is blocking you. In your 4, external habitual types of energies is blocking you. Again, could be financial, social, you're just too busy maybe to see your partner a lot, or too busy to feel like you can even do this work. And so there's no progress, because I'm feeling almost like, honestly here, your the DM of the relationship is kind of like waiting. They're kind of just sitting there like, what is happening? Like they don't know where this is going to go. They're feeling very passionate. And I feel like some cleansing has taken place But again, it's almost like there's no movement. It's too stable. Somebody's too, again, maybe focused on some obstacles that really aren't, maybe not even be that big of obstacles for you to get through. Maybe somebody's being a little stubborn here. Okay. So again, focusing on the outside, you know, oh, try to attract your twin flame through being sexy or, you know, any of this other stuff. It's not where it's at right now. Okay. And you may have to stop. Maybe there's an over focus. You're like so impassioned on your twin flame that you're just waiting for them to make a move, waiting for something to happen, overly focused and obsessed on them and what they can give to you. But you need to go within right now, okay? Because going within is where it's at. This is the point of power. Things are getting better. They're increasing overall. I feel like both parties are kind of maybe missing each other and knowing and wanting this, you know, kind of stalemate to kind of end a little bit. And it will. We're starting over here. You're starting over, and I think in as much work as you're doing on yourself, again, this is the reason why we have the 10 here, is this is after you get deeper into the work, and after this is the future. Okay, if you listen to what I'm saying, if you do what I'm saying here, this is what is going to come very quickly for you. It's like all these obstacles, all these blockages, you're going to realize that they weren't shit. They really weren't shit. Something's blocking you, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay? It is not that big of a deal. And again, it may be just time, money, and you'll just realize that, you know, these things will just disappear. The blockages will just disappear when you go deeper into yourself a little bit. And then once you start to see the results, even just a little bit of results, you celebrate, you really allow yourself to feel good off of it. Give yourself a pat on the back, because you will see results like right away is what I'm showing here from this. Okay. Again, back to our overlying energy. You're extra sensitive to energies and emotions. So again, I feel like this is part of this blockage. Okay. You might be a little angry. Okay. You might be a little, even the sensitivity, it's a passionate sensitivity. Okay. But again, it's kind of like you want what you want and you want it now. Okay. So maybe give yourself a little bit of extra space while you're dealing with some of this shadow work. Because if there is a barrier, if there is a, a separation of any sort, yeah, it sucks. But the way to get over that and to get through that is not to obsess over your person or kind of wallow in your, not to say self-pity, but just your emotions. I feel like, again, the result, what's going to help you is to go within. I mean, that is spelled out so clear. And you're really turning the wheel here. Okay. You're taking things that you thought were the epitome of your happiness, just to be together. And now it's like, you're going to be achieving that in the very near future, to have this commitment and have this love and this growth that you've wanted. And these positive feelings, you know, of love and bonding, you know, and it might be different. It might be really different than you saw it. But it's like all of a sudden you're going to be like there and you're going to have what you want, basically. Okay. Again, it's going to change very, very quickly, like matter of days, because of this healing that you've done. A lot of healing, a lot of growth, a lot of cleansing energy here. And it's because you're willing to get in there and really deal with these thoughts, beliefs, and expectations. Okay. So the Two of Wands, again, these are also cards that have came up recently in other videos, in other, I always say that in my results, you know, it's the stars or the planets or whatever. But you guys are starting to, and it's interesting, our end card here, he's got the world in his hand. And remember, we have the Wheel of Fortune over here. So it's like the whole world, you know, is in your hands. What are you, now that you guys are coming together, now that you're getting over these barriers, again, if you're not feeling this, then do the shadow work and inner child healing in my program. I have packages where you can get personal readings along with the program for a discount. Everything, again, KlaireeBerry.com. I also have a direct unlimited lifelong coaching club, and you can go to Patreon to get extended readings. Email me KlaireeBerry@gmail.com and let me know if you have any questions. But yeah, this is definitely about, once you start to see any progress, you're celebrating it, celebrating every forward movement. Get that momentum going. And you guys are going to come together in a lot of passion right now. And again, it's going to be this renewed. It's going to be very passionate, kind of a new style of passion. It's all connected to having this cleansed energy. Your whole entire relationship is going to be basically healed and cleaned out here from this old negative energy that you may or may not have had. And the shadow work that you were being drawn to do here is absolutely going to help that happen. Okay? So this is very clear. I don't even feel the need to just kind of go on about this. But there's definitely some beliefs and expectations, thoughts and expectations that have got you down in the past. But it's like you finally have gotten to the point where you're not going to deal with that anymore. You're not going to take it. You are recognizing that you have control, and that is what is getting the program, doing the shadow work, doing the inner child healing to get back that control and spin the wheel, how you want it, and create the world how you want it. Change your life exactly, because you are more powerful than you know, and you can, there was negative things that happened, and they will continue to happen if you don't deal with what's causing them. And again, what's causing them is something happened in your past, and which happens to us all, some kind of trauma on some type of level, from verbal to whatever the most horrific abuse is. Something happened. It caused you to think basically wrongly about the world. And so you were attracting the same thing over and over again. Okay? We're not going to do that. The shadow work is your key. Lots of emphasis on the shadow work. This also might be moving forward as we're turning this wheel here and we're changing our beliefs. You might be doing so much healing and so much growth that the shadow work might be, in fact, something for you to take into a mission and help other people with, and help them understand, and help them, come into unity and union with their twin flame and help heal the world. Okay, so that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comments down below. You can find me all over social media. Klairee Berry at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. Don't forget to check out klaireeberry.com for all the updated prices on all of my services. Much love, many blessings. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.